It's a long way from where I was. I literally hated every cross-country race that I did, and I just wanted to quit. Cross-country's back, baby! I love cross-country! Yeah! First cross-country race of the season, down here in Cardiff. How do you say Cardiff in Welsh?
Cymru? No, that's Wales.
I think that's Wales.
That's Wales.
I more meant with like a Welsh accent.
Cardiff.
We're in Cardiff.
No.
We're in Cardiff. Okay, no. Please don't come at me in the comments if you're Welsh and I've offended you. Cardiff is the first in a series of British cross-challenge races. So starting off my cross-country season today. Really excited actually. Got some really good memories of cross-country. And there's a bit of a backstory behind my kind of cross-country history, career if you like. Some really good times. I've had 2 GB opportunities on the cross-country, which is obviously like great fun, and I'm hugely proud of having done that. And some really good memories from my childhood. Like, it was a core part of my year. Summer would be track, we do a couple of road races, and then literally from October all the way through to March would be the good old British cross country, getting muddy, wet, cold, and just running with a pack of like 300 girls in races up and down the country. So yeah, some good memories. And the not so good memories are the more recent memories actually from cross country. So the last time that I did a full cross country season, which is going on 3 years ago now, was back when I was studying in America, when I was out at the University of Oregon, and it was just a shocker, to be honest. Most of my time out there running wise was a shocker. I had a couple of good races, but it was a time in my life where I didn't really love running at its core. I was going through a lot of stuff mentally, in the sort of depths of my eating disorder, which, you know, meant, unsurprisingly, I didn't run very well. And I had a lot of pressure on me whilst I was out there. I was on a scholarship at the University of Oregon, which is one of the most prestigious track and field and cross-country programs that you can get. And I was underperforming to everyone's expectations and my own. So I think for a little while, especially with cross country, because it really didn't go very well, the association was quite a negative one. So I'm looking forward to turning the tide on that. I have done a cross country race since, and actually it was this race, this time last year, I came to do this race. And I thought I was going to do a full cross-country season, but I didn't because I decided to run a marathon instead. So back in Cardiff to set myself back on the trajectory of positive cross-country racing, loving the grind, loving the mud, and we're having a bloody good time today. Probably about a 3 out of 10 on the slippage scale. Gonna need spikes today. Careful, there's runners.
Do you want to explain to the people what we're doing?
We are walking.
Yeah, I know we're walking, but what are we doing?
We are walking the course.
Yeah, there you go.
Which is a key part of the preparation for any cross-country race. Actually, when I was in America, we used to go to the course the day before and we'd run the course. It was called pre-meet, and you'd run the course as an easy run and then do some strides either off the start line or down the finish to sort of like practice that bit. But yeah, so you walk the course. In the UK, you typically get to the race a couple of hours early. Walk the course unless you know it really well, but it's still a good idea to walk it so you can get an idea of what the ground is like. You can decide what length spikes you need to wear. If it's been raining and it's really soggy and you want to go for those big 12, 15 mil spikes, or if it's pretty firm underfoot like it is today, going for the sort of more shorter track spikes. And yeah, just get a feel for the corners, kind of get into your head where you want to be and how you want to feel at different parts of the course. And I really like it because I get quite restless on race day, so it's something to do before you warm up to just kind of settle the nerves and get your bearings. So that's what we're doing. We can hug the outside of the Honourable.
Yeah. Oh, she's like a gazelle. All right, how is it looking? How is the course looking?
You know what? It looks pretty good underfoot. There's a little bit of moisture on the hill as you go up there, but it's not slippy, and there's already been a few races, so I really don't think it's going to get churned up. It's pretty firm underfoot. It was like this last year. It's like a golf course. Literally like the American courses, they're manicured, and it's basically a track race on grass with hills. It's terrifying. We've pulled out all the stops today with the extra film crew. We spent a bit of money, so we've got these guys on these little towers filming for the channel today. Yeah, no, there's a stream, which is cool. He's flexing on you.
Why?
He's got a bigger camera than you.
Hey, it's not about the size of camera. It's about how you use it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I just went searching for like a sports tent to see if they're selling like gels or anything. I'm really hungry. We had breakfast like 3 or 4 hours ago, and I forgot to bring my bananas with me. I don't have any gels, so I just tried to find someone I knew because they don't have a tent that's selling any energy stuff. Found Callum Elson. Shout out to Callum, who's just given me a banana. I was like, "Do you have any gels?" He's like, "I've got one, but I need it. You can have my banana." So he said, "I better run well now. I'll try my best." Strides.
Yeah. All right.
And then be ready to go.
Okay, cool. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling good. Excited, nervous, the right amount of each. Just gonna go out there, have fun, and try my best. See how many people I can pick off, and see if I can finish higher up than I did last year. I was 8th last year.
Yeah, 8th last year.
So yeah, the wind's shown up though, which is great.
Your favourite?
My favourite.
Well, we've got Southampton.
Go, Philly, come on! Kind of hurts, but you can push, come on! Come on, Philly, well in! Right to the end.
So I think top just ahead of their Rocky Road coach. So,
Oh, I can't take these shoes off. They're really tight.
How was it?
Really hard.
Yeah, it looked tough.
It was tough. I think I went off too quick.
Yeah, you went off the pack, didn't you?
Yeah. I think I just wanted to like go for it and like give it some guts, which like is fine, but I just didn't have, it just took too much out of me that I couldn't keep it up. I think so. I probably went backwards in that second half. I still rallied, like I didn't just switch off and give up. I would never, I'm not one to do that, but it was a long way home in that second lap. Tough. My foot feels really tight. Both feet feel really tight. I don't know if I just did my shoes up too tight or because these are new, but yeah, it's a good effort either way. Like it's good training. It's the first one of the season. Put some marker down, and I'm pleased with how I dealt with it, even though it didn't go the way that I wanted it to. Like I didn't switch off. I switched on, and I tried to distract myself from the pain by like counting in my head and stuff. So yeah, set a marker down and improve each race from here on. So
Sounds good to me.
it's a long way from where I was 2 or 3 years ago when I literally hated every cross-country race that I did and I just like wanted to quit. And I don't feel like that today. I'm still happy that I got it done, and there's a lot to learn for the next one. So
Amazing. Let's get you some food.
yes, please. Yeah, so but first one down, it's always ripping the band-aid off. Yeah. Come on, money. New socks after this?
Maybe.
So if I get a thumbs up from Alex Donald and our start, you can take you through our 5 athletes to look out for. So thumbs up, let's take you our first athlete. Warm welcome for the 2018.
Can we get some lunch, please?
Let's do it.
Thank you. Not my finest recovery fuel, but I don't have any food with me, so this will have to do. Green man had gone.
We go there.
Chicken in a bag.
A whole chicken.
Yes, because they didn't have a half chicken option, okay?
Protein.
I'm probably not going to eat the whole thing, but I just really wanted something hot. And this is the only hot thing they had. Protein. Time to get back home, get these leggies rested up, I think, and get ready to get back to work, really. I feel like today has shown me that I might not be where I want to be, but I can get there. So there's a lot more work to be done. To get my head down, get some hard training in, and a little bit of a wake-up call today, I think, because looking back on how I felt leading up to the race and how I've sort of felt this week, not very rested, not that recovered. I think I could be doing a lot more than I am now and practicing what I preach in those sorts of areas, getting 8+ hours sleep, making sure I'm really well hydrated, doing all my S&C, doing all the foam rolling, all those little things that I think I've just sort of taken my foot off a little bit, and they all add up. So with all of the hard training has to come all that stuff. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Stack those weeks on top of each other, and cross-country season has started, so we'll be on to the next one before we know it. I'm doing Leeds Abbey Dash next week, which is a road race, not a cross-country race, obviously, so kind of weaving those into my season. But the big one will be Liverpool, end of the season for me. I'm hoping it's going to be sort of a small, short cross-country season, so I'm gonna have Liverpool as the main target and finish up as high as I possibly can there. It will be the European trial, so they'll take a team of 6 to Europeans. It's top 4 automatic from Liverpool, so that would be the creme de la creme if I could do that. So at the moment, Liverpool's the goal. Everything leading up to that for the cross-country season will be, feeding into that main sort of target. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. We've got a couple of months. Not even that, actually. Liverpool's in, 7 weeks. 6-7 weeks. So, see how much work I can get in before then. But first, I think it's time for a nap. So, you're driving home.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have a nap. And, get back to loving the grind. Gotta do it.